Good morning everyone, welcome to episode 5, representing Central Coast Council, wide brimmed hat today. Just on my way to the shops to get some food. It's 5 minutes to 9 and then gonna head over to the storage locker and help everyone load the plywood into the ute, and we're gonna drive out to the course. Wait till this truck passes. And we're going to set the plywood up along the bridge after the finish line, because we got a plywood off, so if you slide and crash, you're not going to slide and go under the fence, you just hit the plywood and bounce off. This is a room I'll be storing the bike in, or the box and the bike, sitting sort of out of the way. It was originally going to go down in this corner here, but even with the bench moved over, it comes up to like here, and if you move that generator out of the way, it still comes up to about there, so it's kind of not in a good spot. But where it is there, they can use it as a table if they want, you know, put their weights on it or whatever really, and then that leg press can just stay where it is or shuffle over a bit, and there's plenty of room to walk around it. But right now the bike is in the back of the car, and I'm going to go to the Civic Centre and see if I can stick it somewhere and put it back together, because there's a few things that vibrated loose in the flight. So I'm repaying a debt to the Italians. They helped me get my bike out of the box. Their bike was delivered to the school instead of the Civic Centre or their hotel, and the guy dropping it off just dumped it and then used a forklift that he wasn't supposed to use to dump it, so he's going to get in trouble. But yeah, I'm going to help them unbox their bike, but right now we're going to get this forklift back over to the Civic Centre. So we've got 6 screws on the top and 6 on the bottom, and I've lent them my tool to get my servo motors apart, making them work for it. Oh. The Italians just set up in this usual corner that they're normally set up in, and that's my spot from last time. No one else yet. I'll check out their truck.
Ed è proprio qua, cioè, ora lecca anche tutto.
We got Mikey over here, keeping an eye on the Italians. We've had another competitor turn up. Anyone guess what this is? It comes in a travel case, and it's one of the best builds that you could ever think of. The design is perfect and it's just pure perfection. Anyone guess? Anyone? Hans and Ellen. Velox. I'm not sure what this one's called, but he's the designer of the Velox. Like I said, one of the best designers there ever is. One of the best women rider ever is. And he said to me that this can do 250 watts for 100 kilometers an hour, so they're going to go for an hour record later next year, and I'm also going to do that. So that thing, well, my new one of that is going to do like hopefully 100 k's an hour for an hour. But this is going to be the test ride this year, so this is like just the first design of the fairing, the bike they're going to take back to the Netherlands. But the fairing, they said they'll probably leave here. But yeah, this is so good. I froth over bikes like this. simplest design too. He's like, nothing is out of the ordinary. He's got like battery drill batteries as the power supply, electronic shifting. The frame was 3D printed and then he's wrapped carbon over it. Like, just simple stuff, you know, which is what I've done with my bike. I've 3D printed the core material. Like, everything is super duper strong, and it goes together with 4 bolts. There's 4 bolts that hold the entire fairing onto the bike, but it's super duper strong. It's got locating spots so the fairing doesn't flop around. It's just everything to do with it. It's just perfection. You can't get much better than that. I'm on the way to rescue Nick. He's got a flat tyre again. These roads are notorious. I got one yesterday. I didn't realise until this morning. So the bike is out of storage. It's in the Civic Centre. I'm going to put it together tomorrow. We're going to go out to the test track, which is near the sewer treatment plant, and I'm going to have a look at that while I'm out there. In the morning, I'm going to go with Nick up to the Battle Mountain sign, and we're going to eat some chocolates from America, and I think hopefully the German's going to be there. I'm going to bring my Australian chocolates, so Freddo Frogs and a Caramello Koalas. So you would have seen earlier, I'm not sure how to put text in on the phone, but there was a picture of a magazine, Human Power. That's the very first printed copy of Human Power magazine. So there's only a few left in existence that are like yet to be sold. I got that for free because there's only a few left and they need to get rid of them. But it was printed in 1973, I believe, and it's still in mint condition. So I'm going to try and keep it that way. I'm probably going to frame it and stick it up on my wall. So yeah, it's super duper rare and I don't want to get any fingerprints all over it. So tomorrow is tech inspection. I'm going to try and squeeze in the testing of the bike. Well, I've got to maybe help set up hay bales, but I might skip that to do the testing of the bike first instead. Then we've got tech inspection at 2 o'clock, so I can't miss that. And then hopefully the bike is fine, everything's good, and then we fully get into racing on Sunday. So thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.